due to war update on the war of Russia and Ukraine on February 5. The NGA's technology sector has been hit hard by Western sanctions, with hundreds of thousands of IT professionals on the run since the war began. Before Vladimir Putin invaded Ukraine, the country's AI and IT sectors depended heavily on Western technology and investment, but sanctions have brought major IT projects to a halt. Around 200,000 IT workers are believed to have left Russia since the day of the invasion, February 24, as workers fled from deteriorating economic conditions. Russian media CNews reported that there were nearly 95,000 vacancies in the IT industry at the end of March after workers moved abroad. Since then, it has stated that the number of applications is increasing and the vacancies are decreasing. However, at the same time, the percentage of candidates willing to switch jobs has exceeded 40%, with 45% of Russian programmers said to be in favor of moving to Europe, according to the Russian recruitment expert. Putin is extremely bewildered when Russia is falling into the darkest days of history, when the Russian economy is falling to the bottom of the cliff under sanctions. It is the Russian people who are abandoning their country and technology because it is deteriorating. Samuel Bendet, a research analyst and AI expert, told Express.co.uk that Russia has historically depended on outside countries, including the West, to invest in its IT sector. It now faces a massive loss of talent and investment, as major foreign tech companies leave the country and sanctions cripple the economy. This is causing huge headaches for the development of advanced hardware. After invading Kiev, Mr. Bendet said Russia realized it didn't have enough highly educated people in this area or the freedom to invest in the same way that the US or Western Europe do. He explained how there was international cooperation in this area, on which Russia depended heavily before the war but stopped suddenly on February 24, which caused many defects to be overlooked. Reveal: Russia is strongly committed to using AI in its military to help create potentially lethal autonomous weapons and help gather intelligence, but Mr. Bendet believes Putin's AI-led dream was left behind after a few years or decades. Yandex is one of the Russian high-tech companies that has faced severe consequences from global sanctions and loss of investment capital. Technology security expert Rita Konaev said Yandex is really suffering, as it is losing international investors and relationships, which will have significant consequences. For one of the major innovation centers in Russia. Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin recently said that Russia is recently implementing policies to attract young IT professionals to stay in the country to fill in the large shortage.